Sarah, welcome to the Law Show.
Hi.
What can we do for you, Sarah?
Call. I am actually a tenant, and I've been renting a privately owned condo for about a year and a half. And I received a letter in the mail about a week ago from a law firm that says that she's in foreclosure, the redemption period has passed, and I have 90 days to vacate. I guess my question is, in these 90 days, should I decide to stay there, do I need to continue paying her rent? How can I go about getting my security deposit back? And I guess, and she also has keys to the place, so is it legal for me to change the locks just in case?
Well, let me ask you, do you have a written lease?
We do. We have a lease, and it's actually just month to month right now.
Okay. So you have a right to stay in the property, notwithstanding the fact that it's foreclosed on, okay?
Okay.
But eventually they're going to be able to put you out. And since you've got a month-to-month lease, all that's changing is the owner of the location. They do have to honor your lease. There's no question about it. So if you had a 2-year lease that had no out in it, then I would say that all you have to do is record that lease at the County Register of Deeds, and that they would have to honor that lease and they wouldn't be able to foreclose on you, okay? However, you've got a month-to-month, so all they've got to do is they could actually get you out in 30 days if they wanted to. Now, the reality is it takes people far longer, it takes the banks far longer to take over a property than 90 days. On the other hand, you don't really want to be in a position where at 2 o'clock in the morning the sheriff is knocking on the door and getting ready to take your lamps and your dishes out, right? So
No.
You need to find a new place now, so that you can create peace in your life and move on and not have any bumps in the road. And then call the people that are telling you that they're going to foreclose on you and negotiate an out, right? So if your security deposit is the same amount as the monthly rent, is that the way it is?
Yes.
I probably wouldn't pay any more rent. That's probably what I would do. I would take your money for the rent. I would keep it set aside in case you need it. They're not going to be able to get you out before 90 days anyway. I would never pay the person that you rented the place from because they breached their contract with you. So you may end up with about 2 months of free living when you factor in that you're going to lose probably your security deposit. Okay?
Is there a way that I could take her to, small claims court to get my security deposit back?
You can, but why would you want to do that? I mean, that's more trouble for you. I'm assuming that you work. You don't want to take time off work, and you're going to call attention to the judge that you're not paying the rent, and the judge is going to say, well, you're not paying the rent, and you want your security deposit back. And you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So take the bonus. Take the bonus you've been given and move on.
Okay. Now, I guess the last question was, she still has keys to the place. Is it legal for me to change the locks just in case? I mean, I don't know if I really trust her.
Well, she doesn't own. Listen, she doesn't own the property anymore.
Okay.
So
I can change the locks.
I wouldn't say that. What I would do is I would contact the foreclosing party, and I would tell them that you want the locks changed because you've got a security issue, and if they don't do it, then you do it yourself. But do yourself a favor, call our office during regular business hours and ask for Justin Grove, and he'll give you a more solid answer on that, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks for calling the Law Show. We're going to continue answering all your legal questions at 866-66-LAWYER. That's the old number that still works, but you want to start calling 855-LAW-SHOW. That's 855-LAW-SHOW, 855-529-7469.